Genetic. Relating to origin, or arising from a common origin. Inborn. Hereditary. Biological. The offspring contain a mixture of the genetic blueprint of each parent. Each person's genetic code is unique except in the case of identical twins. DNA carries the genetic blueprint which tells any organism how to build itself. Obesity. The state or condition of being very fat or overweight. Fatness. Corpulence. Chubbiness. The number of people affected by obesity is a public health concern. The data shows a correlation between sugar consumption and obesity. Regular exercise can reduce the risk of obesity and related health problems. Chronic. Something continues over an extended period. Continuous. Persistent. Prolonged. Research shows that those suffering from chronic illnesses benefit from exercise. Signs of chronic mental illnesses like schizophrenia may first show up in childhood. 10,000 deaths a year from chronic lung disease are attributable to smoking. Panacea. A solution or remedy for all difficulties or diseases. Relief. Universal remedy. Magic formula. Medical researchers are still searching for a panacea to cure all viruses. Panacea is a term that is often used in discussions about healthcare reform. Regular physical activity confers many health benefits, but it's not a panacea. Impediment. A hindrance or obstruction in doing something. Handicap. Hurdle. Barrier. Hope's physical impediment restricted her from walking long distances. The limited access to healthcare was an impediment to their well-being. The speech impediment made it difficult for the student to communicate. Vegetarian. The practice of not eating meat, for good health. Vegan. Plant-based. Herbivorous. Some people prefer a vegetarian diet, while others prefer a meat-based diet. Her mother is a vegetarian and uses a lot of lentils in her day-to-day cooking. Many researchers believe that we can save the planet if we all go vegetarian. Sedentary. Spending a lot of time sitting down or not being active. Sluggish. Stationary. Inactive. People with sedentary lifestyles have a greater risk of heart attacks. Sedentary lifestyles can contribute to poor sleep quality and insomnia. Risk factors include sedentary lifestyle, reduced physical exercise, and smoking. Aerobics. A physical fitness program based on some exercises. Workout. Gymnastics. Training. He finds aerobics to be a great way to relieve stress and clear his mind. Aerobics is a great way to improve lung capacity and respiratory health. They enroll in aerobic sessions which are usually performed in small groups. Anorexia. An eating disorder characterized by low body weight. Skinniness. Boniness. Thinness. Anorexia nervosa is a serious eating disorder that affects many individuals. People with anorexia often have a distorted perception of their bodies. Treatment for anorexia typically involves therapy and nutritional counseling. Dehydration. An abnormal loss of water from the body. Dryness. Thirstiness. Evaporation. Dry heat can cause dehydration and fatigue during outdoor activities. Diarrhea leads to dehydration unless fluids are taken to replace the loss. Water is the most important source of hydration to meet the body's needs. Depression. Feelings of severe hopelessness and gloominess. Unhappiness. Dolefulness. Sadness. The symptoms of depression can include poor appetite and weight loss. We know people who committed suicide and their children suffer depression. The study has found that chocolate has a chemical that helps fight depression. Endurance. The ability to endure an unpleasant or difficult situation. Durability. Continuity. Stability. Running a marathon is seen by many as the ultimate test of endurance. The exercise program is designed to increase both strength and endurance. He had remarkable powers of endurance against the toughest physical torment. Hygienic. Maintaining health and preventing disease by being clean. Wholesome. Healthy. Salubrious. A consistent cleaning regimen can keep your house clean and hygienic. The hospital has clean and hygienic toilet facilities for patients and visitors. A hygienic approach to food preparation helps prevent foodborne illnesses. Immunity. Your body's ability to resist and fight infection and disease. Resistance. Protection. Tolerance. Practicing good hygiene can help improve immunity from infections. High levels of stress may lower your immunity to common illnesses. The vaccination gives you immunity against the disease for up to 6 months. Outbreak. A sudden occurrence of something unwelcome, such as disease. outburst, explosion, inception. The contaminated water caused a diarrhea outbreak in the community. The food poisoning outbreak was a disaster that affected many people. The recent outbreak of a new virus has caused alarm about public health. Prevention. The action of stopping something from happening or arising. Obstruction, blockage, deterrence. Cure by prevention is a proactive way to take control of your health. Researchers investigate malaria to develop effective prevention strategies. As far as health is concerned, it's a truism that prevention is better than cure. Respiration. The process in living organisms of taking in oxygen. Exhalation, inhalation, breathing. External respiration is regulated by the respiratory center in the brain. Biologically, the process of respiration is how organisms produce energy. External respiration is essential for the production of energy in the body. Trauma. A deeply distressing or disturbing experience. Anguish, grief, distress. Children experience trauma differently according to developmental level. It shows that laughter helps people recover from trauma and tolerate pain. The family was treated for trauma after their house was destroyed by the tornado. Vulnerable. Able to be easily hurt, influenced, or attacked. Liable. Endangered. At risk. Old people are often particularly vulnerable members of our society. People with high blood pressure are especially vulnerable to diabetes. Some youngsters are very vulnerable, especially if they have asthma. Junk food. Packaged food that has low nutritional value. Fast food. Canned food. Frozen food. Make sure your child eats healthy, nourishing food as opposed to junk food. Eating too much junk food is harmful to your body and can lead to obesity. Eating a healthy snack beforehand, the temptation to eat junk food is reduced. Balanced diet. Eating a wide variety of foods in the right proportions. Dietary regime. Food restriction. Starvation. Man cannot live by bread alone, and everyone needs a balanced diet. Eating a balanced diet would be optimal for healthy pregnancy results. A balanced diet and daily physical exercise are the keys to a healthy lifestyle. Deteriorate. To make or become worse or lower in quality. Degenerate. Decay. Become worse. Your mental health can deteriorate from constant stress and anxiety. As we age, our eyesight may deteriorate, making it harder to see clearly. The mental health of students can deteriorate due to academic pressure. Allergic. Having a strong dislike of something or an aversion. Sensitive. Susceptible. Hostile. Certain foods are more likely than others to cause allergic reactions. These warning signs range from sore throats to severe allergic reactions. If you think you may be allergic to a food or drink, eliminate it from your diet. Malnutrition. Physical weakness caused by having too little food. Famine. Malnourishment. Poor diet. Skipping meals can be harmful to your body and can lead to malnutrition. The scarcity of food during the famine led to widespread malnutrition. Many children in impoverished countries die from malnutrition every year. Addictive. It makes you want more of it so that you become addicted. Obsessive. Compulsive. Irresistible. Living dangerously can be addictive and lead to dangerous behavior. The addictive nature of social media can be detrimental to mental health. Some medicines can be addictive, so we should only take them as prescribed. Culinary. The practice of cookery or the activity of cooking. Eatable. Appetizing. Palatable. The use of garlic for culinary purposes dates back several centuries. Because I am interested in cooking, I am planning to attend culinary school. My friend is a culinary expert and helped me choose the menu for the party. Epidemic. A widespread outbreak of an infectious disease. Pandemic. Plague. Upsurge. We need to cover our mouths when we cough during an epidemic. The epidemic was a disaster that spread quickly and caused many deaths. The epidemic showed the importance of having a strong healthcare system. Relaxation. The state of being free from tension and anxiety. Tranquility. Self-care. Refreshment. This relaxation technique can serve as an effective weapon against stress. Learning a natural relaxation is a good technique, such as deep breathing. Many stress-induced illnesses can be prevented with relaxation techniques. Infancy. The state or period of babyhood or early childhood. Babyhood. Formative years. Springtime. Infancy is a time of developing the ability to imitate and mimic others. Deaths during infancy have fallen dramatically in the last 100 years. The sleep phase is typically longer during infancy and decreases with age. Nutrient. Anything that nourishes a living being. Nourishing. Wholesome. Salutary. Drinking a glass of milk with your meals can help boost nutrient intake. A poor diet, with low nutrient snacks, can lead to nutritional deficiencies. Zinc is an important nutrient for the growth and development of children. Stamina. The physical or mental strength to do something. Energy. Strength. Hardiness. Jumping rope can help improve your stamina and coordination. Running can be a great way to improve your endurance and stamina. Despite her lack of stamina, she managed to complete the difficult task. Cardiac. Connected with the heart or heart disease. Coronary. Vascular. Pulmonary. Cardiac output increases during exercise, but it decreases during rest. The cardiac valve is responsible for regulating blood flow in the heart. The patient's cardiac pacemaker was removed after successful treatment.